Hello everyone! Howdy and welcome back to more of Let's Play Blind Broken Sword 2, The Smoking Mirror. I'm of course the Black Shadow. We just finished up our business in the Caribbean at Ketch's Landing, exposing Bronson's plans to the Ketch sisters, and that has allowed us access into their museum where we can try and trace the Jaguar Stone. Meanwhile, we are now with Nico in London, which of course has been depicted as grey, overtoned skies and pouring with rain, because of course it is. And we're here at the British Museum, where we're here looking for the third of the stones. The Coyote Stone we've got, the Jaguar Stone, Eagle Stone? I think it's the Eagle Stone. So, we are here.
The carving looked Central or South American in style, perhaps Aztec.
Looks like they've got some Mayan stuff going on here.
It was a woven wall hanging with a South American design. The two Japanese girls were inexplicably amused by something.
I don't want to be rude, but they're meant to be Japanese.
The pots in the case seemed to amuse the girls no end. The display case contained a couple of vases.
There's a lot to look at in here, unsurprisingly.
The carving looked Buddhist in subject, but Mesoamerican in execution. It was a phone, probably for staff only.
Ah. Oh, there's something behind him. So much to look at, my god.
The cabinet contained a dagger decorated with Mayan designs. The cabinet was locked.
Naturally.
The cabinet...
Nope, nope.
The attendant didn't show it, but I sensed he was watching my every move.
Well, let's ask for some assistance.
Can I help you, miss?
Have you ever heard of an English sea captain called El Draco?
El Draco? Not a very English name.
I think that's what the Spanish would have called him. It was about the time of the conquistadors.
16th century. Oh, I know. That's what the Spanish called Sir Francis Drake.
Makes sense.
Francis Drake? Have you got anything here that belonged to him?
Indeed, miss. We have a couple of artifacts he brought back from one of his journeys.
Thank you. You've been most helpful.
Interesting. Alright, we're in the right place then. Let's have a look at all the, everything to look at. There's so much to look at here.
I wanted nothing to do with that statue. It made me nervous somehow. There was a huge carving of somebody who must have been important once. There was nothing I wanted to do with the statue except find out where he bought his hat. Très chic. It was a small, flat square of polished obsidian. Nothing like the one I was looking for.
Damn.
According to the caption, this was the Scrying Mirror, given to Dr. John Dee by Sir Francis Drake. The cabinet...
Naturally. Well, let's have a look around the rest of the stuff here. I expect we're going to have some use for the phone in a little bit.
Perhaps I'm a Philistine, but old vases bore me. I had and have no interest in old pots.
Damn it.
Bonjour. I wonder if you could help me. What's so funny? Oh, never mind.
These aren't like the same ones from the Parisian store. I don't think so. I'm unsure. What the hell is that?
It was a stone identical in size and style to the Coyote Stone.
Oh.
However, this stone bore the image of a jaguar.
That's what we're looking for.
The cabinet was locked.
Of course.
The carving looked...
So, we know what we're looking for then. It's there. How on earth are we meant to try and remotely get hold of it?
I doubted I could sneak this enormous stone out under my jacket.
You could try.
The mask looked more African than American. I didn't want the mask, although it certainly reminded me of somebody.
Who?
I didn't want...
Maybe I shouldn't find out.
It was a woven wall hanging with a South American design.
Is there anything behind it?
Excuse me, miss. Please don't touch the exhibits.
I think there's something behind there.
The corridor.
Call it a hunch.
I wasn't leaving here until I'd got what I'd come for.
Naturally. Okay, so we have some bits to start messing about with. Well, so I'll chat the attendant again, see if we can find out a bit more information about the exhibits here.
What can you tell me about the Scrying Mirror?
Ah, that belonged to the alchemist and part-time Elizabethan spy, Dr. John Dee. It was brought back from the New World by Sir Francis Drake.
Like on a Sunday?
And presented to him. It's Mayan, you know.
What is a Scrying Mirror?
It's rather like a crystal ball, and you can't see anything in it. Apparently, he had a partner who used it to talk with angels. If you ask me, you were barking mad.
What the heck is that on his on his collarbone? I've no idea.
It didn't look anything like the Coyote Stone. This one was like a little black shaving mirror. Is the Scrying Mirror the only piece of obsidian Drake gave Dee?
Funny you should ask. There's another called the Jaguar Stone. Dee never liked it though. Said there were angels in the mirror, but devils in that stone.
Can I take a closer look at Dee's mirror, please?
No, you cannot. That's why the cabinet is locked. They tried some newfangled interactive scheme. And you can guess what happened.
Damn
Bloody kids ran off with half the exhibits. Hands-on experience, my foot. In my days, it was hands off, I ask you. What do kids know about ancient Mayan civilization? Nothing.
Why do you think I'm playing this game?
Can you tell me something about the Jaguar Stone?
Certainly, miss. The so-called Jaguar Stone was brought back from the Americas by Sir Francis Drake and presented with, as you already know, the more famous Scrying Mirror to John Dee. The old loony didn't like the stone, though. Reckoned it was tainted by the devil. Come along, miss. I'll show you the mirror.
I've already... Oh, never mind.
I wouldn't say no.
There. John Dee's famous Scrying Mirror, given to him by Francis Drake.
Do you know if this mirror has any relevance to Tezcatlipoca?
Oh? Tizletlik...
Yeah.
Tizletlik... I can't even say it. Ah, there's someone here who'll be able to help you better than me.
Oh?
This young lady has some questions to ask, Professor.
Wait a
I
minute.
think she's from France.
Professor Roubillier?
What in the...
What? You two know each other, do you? Excuse me, the telephone.
What in the blue hell is he doing here?
We meet again.
Mademoiselle, France, eh?
Yes, I believe that's where you live, Professor.
I have a house there, on the outskirts of Paris, but I haven't been back for many months.
What's he doing here?
I thought you were going to stay in Quaramonte to witness the eclipse.
Alas, business comes first. An important consignment of artifacts on loan to the British Museum. But I intend to return to Quaramonte in plenty of time.
I guess you only get to ask about one of the two.
Professor Roubillier, your taxi's here.
If you'll excuse me, I have some urgent business to attend to at the docks.
Can you answer me some questions about the
Interesting.
Jaguar Stone?
Certainly, miss. If you just step this way.
Wait a minute.
It's gone. Some sods half-inched it.
Half-inched?
Stolen it, miss. Never mind. The silent alarm will have been tripped.
No.
I'm afraid nobody can leave until our crack security team gets here.
How long will that take?
Could be a while. I think it's their tea break.
The thief could be miles away by then.
Don't you worry about that, miss. Just don't try to leave.
It was too much of a coincidence that Roubillier showed up and the stone promptly disappeared. I didn't have time for their crack security team to finish their tea. I had to get after him.
What What's going on here? Did Ubier take the stone? What the hell kind of business would he want with it?
There was a small key in the lock.
I noticed this.
It was a small key.
Is Ubier getting involved with... Oh, I've got my bag. I didn't even realise that. Huh.
There was nothing very useful in my bag. Just a single hair clip.
Well, that's nice.
It was the key to the museum display cabinet.
Interesting. We better show it to him.
What was it you wanted?
Look at this. The thief left this key in the cabinet.
Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
That makes the theft an inside job, right?
Oh dear.
In other words, the thief was Professor Oublier.
Well, let's leave that for the police to decide, shall we? I better phone them right away.
Doesn't look good, does it? Although something is bothering me.
Hello?
I knew I had nothing to worry about if the police were called.
Yes, I'll hold.
But I had to catch up with Oublier, and fast.
I don't remember them holding this bag.
I doubted the girls would... I couldn't understand what...
I don't remember them. I remember holding this bag, or was she? I have no idea. Well, regardless, the attendant's distracted.
The attendant was deep in thought, waiting for someone to answer his phone call.
Is there anything back here? I just want to double check just quickly. Yeah.
The doors were securely locked. The doors...
But there is something back there. Most interesting. Alright, well anyways, I guess that's where Oublier came from.
I'm sorry, miss, but I shall have to ask you to stay.
Oh, but surely you don't suspect me of stealing the stone?
No, but you will have to make a statement to the police. You're a witness.
Damn. Right, we need to think of a different way out of here then. We need to,
It was a hair clip.
You don't think? They teach you this at the academy?
The doors were securely locked.
Damn it! I thought that might work.
The doors...
Damn it! I thought that would work. Well, shoot. Ah, but what this does do... It gives me a chance to get to the screen mirror.
The cabinet was locked.
Oh, you mean I can't use it for that? Damn.
That's the kind of thing Georges would do. Not me.
Oh, come on. Really? Damn. It was a good idea.
You'll have to be quick, miss. I'm on the phone.
I didn't think the museum attendant would be interested in a hair clip. Not even a cute one like this. Don't you think it's suspicious that Oublier has urgent business at the docks?
Not in the slightest, young lady. He's gone to oversee the unloading of cargo, an exhibition of Mayan sculpture on loan from Mexico City.
What's the name of the ship?
The Xibalba Princess.
It's information we've gleaned regardless.
I didn't need to make a call.
Interesting. Okay. I'll perfectly pick up some information. So I guess that's good. We can't leave. The guy won't let us leave.
Please, miss, don't go.
Okay.
So we need to figure something else here. Is there a way for us to get the door open? I don't know. There's not a lot to be done here, is there?
I doubted.
No.
There was no point in locking the cabinet.
Okay. Yeah, makes no sense. It's not a bad idea actually, trying to like use that to somehow kind of like jimmy the try and unlock the door here. We don't have time to waste. We've got to get out of here. The key won't work.
The door.
We need to work out a way of like, getting out of here.
The door's wet.
Damn it. As well as like trying to use the key to unlock the other thing as well was also not the worst idea. Can I use it on this one?
The key unlocked the case.
Well, I guess
I locked the case again and took the key.
I guess we're taking the dagger. Good grief. Wow.
It was an obsidian dagger, thin and razor sharp.
Can we use that to get in here? No, it makes no sense either. Maybe we can use that to find a way through here, perhaps, or something. I don't know. It seems kind of absurd to me, but like, sometimes these games have kind of absurd solutions, you know? Yep.
I levered the handle open with the thin dagger.
Alright, not bad. So always these little segments of Nico. They never seem to be particularly long. That's fine. Alright. So she's on the chase of...
decorated to resemble the interior of a sailing ship. It was disturbingly effective.
So while she's on the chase to hunt down Ubier in London, well, we get to explore the Ketch Museum. There's a bit more information here. Bits and pieces. Yep, 2 odd ladies, wouldn't them in. Bronson, a slimeball architect. Used a bit of the old Stobart misdirection and stuck with his plans. Yep, they've let him inside the museum. Well, there is going to be plenty to look at around here, I assume.
It was a beautifully crafted model of a sailing ship. The ship looked too fragile to touch. It was an old book with spidery writing covering the open pages.
So, hopefully the stone's still in here somewhere.
March 20th, 1676. Engaged frigate off Fan Salvador? It was garbage. Huh. I guess being a pirate didn't require too many academic qualifications. The passage went on to describe how Ketch had got wind of the approach of a fleet of English ships. It seemed the new governor had not shared his predecessor's views on Ketch's activities. They were out for his blood. Sailed to that place where I made secure my fortune. I returned safe in the knowledge that the governor shall not discover that which I had hidden. For is it not writ that 'tis easier for a camel to pass through the eye of a needle?
Easier for a camel to pass through the eye of a needle. That sounds very important.
It was Captain Ketch's sea chest. Its battered appearance hinted at salty tales of maritime adventure and swashbuckling. Long months at sea with a rum-sodden, mutinous crew, hardtack and scurvy. And this chest, full to the brim with Ketch's loot, pearls, diamonds, emeralds, and doubloons. On the other hand, it could have been full of spare blankets.
Shall we find out?
Surprise!
What in the... Are you... And what were you...
What the? Who are you?
I'm Emily.
What were you doing in there, Emily?
Hiding. What are you doing here?
Grown-up stuff.
Grown-ups? I'm never gonna grow up, I'm not. You shouldn't be here. What's your name?
I'm George.
Pleased to meet you, Jaws.
George.
Jaws?
Jeez.
Make your mind up.
What in the hell?
What can you tell me about Captain Ketch?
That's him on the wall, in the picture.
Yeah? Boy, that's interesting.
He was a sailor captain. This is his house.
Look, An ancient Mayan stone.
Is that a magic stone?
Well, I don't know about that.
No.
Why don't you go play with Rio?
I'm not allowed.
How come?
Aw.
Because Aunt Frost says I'm not allowed out of the house. That's why, Mr. Nosy Beak.
Too bad. Why don't you ask your other aunt if you can play with Rio?
Aunt Mina's cuckoo. Aunt Frost says so. She says when the Lord handed out common sense, Aunt Mina was off getting double portions of chin.
Wow.
That Rio's a smart kid. He helped me outwit Bronson.
Rio is clever. He can spit ever so far.
Right, okay.
Would you like to play darts?
No?
Oh, come on. I'll throw, you catch.
That's dangerous. Darts will stick in me and make me bleed.
That's the least thing to worry about with that one.
Do you know how to use a theodolite?
We don't learn anything about surveying at my school. Not until 5th grade.
Fancy.
The little girl had cute freckles, cute little nose, and the eyes of a KGB interrogator. Around her neck was a large cross on a chain. Fine, as long as she didn't try to convert me.
I'm sure this won't be important at all. Well, let's keep looking about, I guess.
It was an actual pirate ship chart. Okay, I've had my hands on an historical document. Now what?
Oh. I don't know. Okay, that's good to know. We can mess with that. We'll mess with it more later. I think I know what we've got to do with that, but we'll look around first.
Captain Frederick Ketch, 1570. Around his neck was a cross. It was identical to the one the little girl was wearing.
Most
It was
notable.
The portrait might have made a nice souvenir, but it was too large to carry.
Damn.
Maybe that wheel was from Ketch's ship. Suddenly, I was 12 years old again.
Go on, George.
Hard a port, bosun. Aye, aye, Captain Stobart. She cannot take it, Captain. My lad's dead. Abandoned ship.
I have nothing. I have nothing.
It was an old wooden barrel. Maybe it was from Ketch's ship.
Possibly. Also, I didn't notice there's more stuff to mess about up here. The cutlasses and the bell.
It was a ship's bell.
Can I mess with those as well?
2 bells and all's well. Pirates were cool. It was a shiny and very sharp-looking pirate's cutlass. It would have been easy to reach the cutlass and slip it in my pocket. It would also have been the most regrettable action of my life.
Would have ended poorly. Do agree.
Yow! I should have known better than to put my hand in there. Grandma Stobart had a nasty experience in a water butt once.
The hell's in there?
It was an old... Whatever lived in that barrel could stay there as far as I was concerned.
Okay, then. Now, the thing that is definitely of interest is this desk and all of this. There's a lot to
The
be done
top
here.
surface of the desk had a large recessed area set into it. I guessed it was intended to stop things rolling off in heavy seas. There was also an inkwell, and a few inches away, a small hole with a feather placed in it.
I think we have to do some stuff here.
That looked like that's where it was supposed to be, so I left it there. It was an indented well in the corner of the desk. I guess it was intended to hold ink, but it seemed unnecessarily wide. Maybe Ketch had used it to hold his rum bottles steady in heavy seas.
Or maybe it's for something else.
It was one of those old pens made out of a feather. That might come in useful in ticklish situations.
What you doing, Jaws?
Uh-oh.
I'm just borrowing this feather, that's all.
Why?
I might be able to make use of it.
You gonna steal it? That's bad. I'm gonna tell on you.
No, don't do that.
Why not?
Well, because I'm not stealing, just borrowing.
She's not convinced. Understandably so, you know?
It was the holder for the... It was firmly attached to the desk.
Alright then. Well, let's chat over a bit more, I suppose. It was an interesting turning animation, just kind of faded from one
Aunt
side to the
Mina
other.
told me, stay out of mischief.
Well, that doesn't mean you have to stay indoors, does it? On a beautiful day like today?
There's a storm coming.
Oh, nuts. You don't know that.
I do so. I can see the whole world from the window.
Yeah, well, like I said, I'm busy.
I guess this I have no mouth and I must scream. There's a storm coming.
That cross you're wearing, Emily,
It's my lucky Jesus cross.
it's just like the one Captain Ketch wore.
Uh-huh.
Can I borrow it?
Uh-uh.
Damn.
What would you trade for that cross, Emily?
A puppy.
Well, I don't happen to have a puppy in my pocket right now. Can you think of anything else you'd trade?
Don't know.
Well, shoot. So, I'm fairly sure the first thing I need to do is I need to take this chart and put it here. I think I've got to mess with this.
Okay. The chart fitted exactly into the recess on the top of the desk.
What you doing now, Jaws?
Knock it off, will ya? There's something you ought to know. I don't buy cute or lost puppy. I'm putting this old map on the desk
What you doing that for, Jaws?
because it was obviously intended to fit in this recessed area.
How'd you work that out?
It's obvious. The desk had obviously been cut to fit the chart. Or maybe vice versa. That looked like that's where it was supposed to be.
Yes, we ain't gonna touch that.
There were several things I wanted to say to that awful kid, but I held my tongue.
Oh dear. Alright, so we've got this far, so what do we do now? Nothing I could do to, like, kind of give her for it, I guess?
She wouldn't have been interested.
It would make logical sense to put the pen in the inkwell, but we don't.
It was an indented...
Interesting. Okay.
What you doing now?
grown-up stuff.
I doubt that.
I've put the feather back. Are you happy now?
Don't you want to steal it anymore?
For the last time, I didn't steal it.
That's your word against mine, and I'm the one with the dimples.
Wow. Wow.
That looked like that's where it was supposed to...
So the question is what do I didn't mean to come this direction, by the way. So what am I looking to do here? Was it that said?
Sailed to that place where I made secure my fortune. I returned safe in the knowledge that the governor shall not discover that which I had hidden. For is it not writ that 'tis easier for a camel to pass through the eye of a needle?
That is very strange. We definitely have to mess with this. The question is what? This inkwell is very sus too. This seems absurd. No, okay. Let's try on a few different things, folks. You never know. Damn. It must be. Damn.
There were several...
Okay, so what are we looking to do here? Wasn't anything else in the chest, was there?
It was...
No. Okay, then.
It was the holder for the... It was firmly
No. Damn. Can I put that in the inkwell? No. What am I looking to do here? Like, I'm just kind of trying random things here, which is not really the best way to try and secure an answer what I'm trying to do here. Why can't I interact with the With the desk. I would have thought I'd be able to mess around with this, but
That looked like that.
I definitely can't seem to.
She wouldn't have been.
No. Maybe?
She wouldn't have been.
Damn.
That was the way.
Can I leave? I can. There's something else for me to be doing.
The
here,
novelty
everyone.
value of having an inner tube in my pocket had worn off. I left it there.
That's what I feel. I feel like there's
A
something
cute
that I've
little
missed.
putty tat.
Also, I noticed that just went flicking, I think. Maybe it didn't. I couldn't tell.
I wasn't.
No. It's the impression I get. I feel like there's something else I'm missing here.
It was a net.
A mess of this now?
I didn't want.
No. It's clearly there for a reason, though. So I chat with Rio.
What do you give to a small, irritating girl who asks about everything?
Try a conch. Delicate colors, interesting shape, and when you put it to your ear, you can hear the sea.
Yeah, why's that?
Usually because you're standing next to it.
Cool. Have you got one?
Yeah, but I promised it to my sister. She well vexed with me.
Damn.
Why is your sister mad with you?
Well, last night, when I got home with our supper, she went wild. Rio, she said, how come all you ever catch is puffer fish? A sicker puffer fish. What I want is tiger fish. So don't bother come back home till you catch one, boy. I don't see how I'm gonna catch no tiger fish. All I have is a fishing pole and a worm.
Any use for a quill?
What's a quill?
It's what people used to write with in Captain Ketch's days.
No, I'd sooner be fishing.
I wonder.
What do you need to catch a tigerfish?
One of them real fancy flies like the rich fishermen use.
Or maybe...
It was a net left.
Could we use the net somehow?
I didn't want a fishing net.
Fancy flies. Can't help with that, but couldn't we use like the net somehow? It's just sitting there, not doing a lot.
There was nothing else.
Guess not. Okay then, well, I guess that's going to be the immediate answer. There's nothing. Just thinking there's like a conscious wash up or something that I've missed all this time, but it doesn't appear to be so. Well, interesting regardless. Yeah, there's definitely nothing around here anymore. This is all just vacant. Definitely interesting that I can, like, there's stuff that I can kind of mess with in some way. No, okay. Still eating that damn fish, like, jeez. Nah, doesn't make any sense. This is not the solution. Hold on.
The cat made
Oh!
short work of the feather, tearing it into a blizzard of small pieces.
Oh no! Oh, it just ripped the feather!
The quill had been mutilated by the cat, leaving shredded feather on the grass.
Ah, shit. Oh, man.
The quill had been torn into small pieces.
What the heck am I going to do with this? That is a disaster. Huh. Huh. couldn't, like, somehow try and bribe you with this, could I?
She wouldn't have been interested.
What if I try and put it back? I misclicked there. That was pretty bad.
It was firmly attached.
No, that's not what I want. I want to put this in. No, it's not going to make any... That's not going to work anymore. No, it doesn't make any sense either. Okay, then. Oh, the lantern.
It was a neat oil lantern made of brass.
I didn't even see that was a thing. Can I mess with that?
Holding that lantern, I felt kinda biblical. Like Jesus or Florence Nightingale.
I wonder.
The lantern fitted so precisely in the inkwell, it could only be deliberate. Before you ask, I've put the lantern in the inkwell. See? It fits.
Why?
Because it was cut to fit.
Why?
Because sneaky old Captain Ketch made it that way.
Why?
What is with all the questions?
Because I'm interested.
Why?
Because I have the
Oh, no.
insatiable curiosity of the young.
Why?
All right. Truce.
Good. Right.
There were several things.
Now that is most curious.
The base of the lantern fitted precisely in the inkwell.
The question is why?
That looked like... It was the holder for the quill.
That is most curious.
The base of the...
That fits so damn well. Most curious. Doesn't make any sense. Right. Well, that is very interesting. Is there anything else to mess with? Why try ringing the bell now, out of curiosity?
Two bell pirates were...
No, okay, not the option.
It would have been... It would also have been...
Can't take the cutlass.
It was...
Okay, then. Just trying bits and pieces here, because you never quite know what's going to happen. Well, it's definitely spinnable still, so I guess that's good.
Maybe that wheel was from Ketch's...
Yes, very much so. Well, we're picking bits and pieces up, which is good. I almost wish I could put the damn feather quill back now, but I've busted it. That is not going to be the solution anymore. So what are we after then? Damn cat killed the quill. I didn't realise it was going to do that, otherwise I probably wouldn't have done that, but I guess that's something that we needed to do.
Hey, this is just what you need to make a fly.
Ah.
Thanks. Let's hope them tigerfish hungry. A deal's a deal. Here's a conch.
Ah. Okay. That works. And so now...
It was the conch shell that Rio had given me.
So we give the conch to Emily. Maybe we can get her to give up the cross. What'll the cross be for? It must be something to do with this table. Like, there's just no way, right? It has to be. Do love the musical cues in this. They're all very, very cool. Alright. Let's see if she'll do the deal. Whoops.
Here, I've got a conch. Would you like it?
Dunno. Aunt Frost told me never to take presents from strange men.
I'm not a strange man.
Then why are you called Jaws? Jaws? That's a stupid name.
I'm not called... Look, conch, pretty. Swap for the cross, yes or no? Right, this thing's going out the window.
Okay. We'll do swapsies.
Interesting negotiation tactics. Alright, we have the cross. So what are we doing with it?
Ketch's crucifix was encrusted with precious gems.
A 4.
It was the holder for the quill.
Maybe it's not just for quills.
Ketch's cross slipped snugly into the penholder. Before you ask, I've put your cross in this little hole in the desk.
Look, it's
Why?
made
Impulse mainly, with a dash of irrational intuition.
Silly. Only women have intuition.
The lantern cast a strong light over the desktop. The light cast a shadow of the cross. And the shadow fell precisely over a small, unnamed island shaped like a skull.
X marks the spot. I think we have a destination.
That must be it. Ketch's Treasure Island.
Uh-oh. That's Zombie Island. It's a bad place.
No kidding? Well, bad place or not, that's my next port of call.
Can I come too?
The hell you can.
I never get to leave the house.
Aww. Zombie Island, you say?
The desk had obvious... That looked like the... I wasn't going to take the cross out of the holder. Somehow I just knew that was where it was supposed to be.
Sounds like my kind of island,
I wasn't
everyone.
going to...
Sounds like my kind of island. Alright then. Well then, there's only one way that we could possibly find our way to Zombie Island. Still can't do anything in this damn net.
I didn't...
Nope, I guess not. We're gonna need some help.
Would you take me to, Zombie Island?
In this weather? You're mad, man.
The rain will keep the zombies indoors.
Oh, look at the picture.
Just say I did meet a zombie. What would you do?
There ain't no zombies on Zombie Island. At least, not anymore. It's uninhabited.
Good. What do you mean, not anymore?
Yeah.
You still want to go?
I guess.
Well, I ain't had no luck with them tiger fish. And with the mood my sister is in, I'll be safe with the zombies.
Wow. Sounds like a plan to me. Next step then. Bronson's in the sea. Nice. Kind of scary.
So, this was Zombie Island. Somehow I'd been expecting something more sinister. Come on, Rio. Let's find that treasure.
No, thanks. I'm staying right here.
Oh, come on. You said yourself there's no zombies left.
Yeah, but that was while there was a big pile of seawater between me and this place. All me have now is this little bit between the boat and the shore, and I'm hanging on to it.
It's fairly reasonable. I understand. Wait a minute.
No, it can't be.
What?
But it was. My lucky piece of coal.
How?
Rio, how far away is Ketch's Landing from here?
Best part of 10 miles. Why?
10 miles? That catapult must have been a lot more powerful than I thought. It was my lucky piece of coal.
Next time on Let's Play Broken Sword. Wow. Okay then. Well, whatever, folks. What the hell ever. Sure. So we're here at Zombie Island, where we reckon that Ketch has hidden his treasure, and hopefully we might be able to find a solution to the puzzle as we hit 69% completion ratio. Nice. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'll see you soon.